this is something you can do in one or two ways if you are using the VLE, or if you decide to do it independently of the VLE. The current VLE, Blackboard, has an inbuilt tool called voicemail, which is intended really, I suppose, for general voicemail communications, but which I have used for oral feedback on assignments. Basically it sends an email automatically to the student, and they just click a button and they can then hear whatever you've recorded. I find this works best with shorter assignments, because obviously if it's a very long essay or something and you're talking for a long time, it perhaps gets less manageable. It's very useful for immediate feedback, so it's actually better, much better, for single marked work that you can give very quick feedback on, rather than double marked work where you have to wait for the second marker to intervene, etc. So shorter assignments where you want to give quick feedback, communicate with the student very quickly on what you've done, you just set yourself up with the voicemail tool. Delu can give instructions on exactly how to set that up. I won't go into that here, but it's essentially a tool built into the VLE that you just add to your module area. And it automatically has a list of all the students, so you just select which student you want to send the voicemail to, and then there are just a series of buttons which are record, pause, finish. You can play it back just to check it's okay. You have to be careful about the sound level that on your particular setup on your computer. There are settings in this voicemail application that I've actually turned off, where it automatically sets the sound level for you. I've found that that doesn't work very well, so I've turned those off. So you want to experiment a little bit with that the first time you do it. The other disadvantage of the inbuilt system is that if anything goes wrong and you forget to send the thing that you've recorded, because after you've recorded it you have to actually press send, or if there's some malfunction in your Wi-Fi connection or perhaps in your own system, it doesn't automatically save the voice recording, so you can lose voice recordings. They are all automatically archived if they're sent, so you have a record of all the voicemails that you know were sent, but there are some glitches around automatically saving voicemails. So as an alternative, if you're worried about that, you can simply ignore that and use Audacity, which is a free download audio recording software. Very easy to find. Just Google Audacity, make sure you get the right one, whether you're PC or Mac, and that is a very simple recording piece of software which will record your voice. Again, it has a very simple series of buttons. Save it as an MP3 file at the end, and then send it by email or upload it to the VLE, whichever way you want, and therefore that way you don't have to rely on the inbuilt tool if you don't want to use it. And also that is safer in the sense that you have your own copies on your own machine of the voice files that you've created. And this works very well. The students seem very happy with it, and essentially I just put the essay up on screen usually, or in hard copy, it doesn't really matter, and as I'm reading it I just select pause each time I want to say something, just record it, and I find it's a lot quicker than actually writing or typing out comments. And you can, obviously they can hear your voice, so you can read what they've written and then give your own version of how it might have been written instead, and it's actually a very light way for you of providing very detailed feedback.